Hey homies, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in for yet another week, yet another video. Today we will be attempting a half cup crease. This is the photo that inspired it because I really wanted to play with oranges and greens. So that's pretty much all I have to say. Let's jump into it. Alright, my base is done. We are ready to go. I do have eyeshadow primer finally coming in the mail soon enough, but for today I have primed my eyelids using a bit of concealer, so that's just going to have to do. Like I said, I want to play with greens and oranges today, so we'll be using the 35B Colour Burst palette from Morphe. And we're just going to straight up go in with Puffs, which is the brightest orange there is in there, just on a relatively fluffy brush. I don't know why speaking was so difficult for me just then, but it's fine. I'm actually very excited to try this because I've tried a full cut crease before and it ended in disaster. But I'm also used to using shimmers that just like slather on really easily and it looks like a half cut crease. So I'm just going to put that into the crease and buff it above the crease and just sort of across the outer corner of the eye. Might go in with a slightly smaller brush and the shade Smoothie, which is a little bit peachy toned, just to sort of blend it out a little. Don't know if that's making a difference, but whatever. Yeah, maybe that is softening the edges like I want. Got contrast going again. What the hell, man? Yeah. I really want that colour to be prominent. It looks alright. To me at least. Alright, the tricky bit that I'm sort of low-key excited for. I haven't decided which brush I'm going to use. I've got a sort of flat one and a sort of rounded one. We're just going to see which works better. I think last time I did this I used the flat one, but we'll try the rounded one first. So I'm just going to grab a bit of concealer off of the applicator. We'll give it a crack. Just start on that inner corner, just gently tap it on, just a little bit by little bit. Don't want to be making mistakes. And honestly, I think I've gone sort of slightly above the crease there, but maybe that's just my eye shape. Just tapping it to create that shape. And drag it down the lid towards the lash line, just to let it stick a little. There we go. And then just pat that out on the edge and just maybe with the Smoothie shade, just buff the edge of that the slightest bit with a brush like this so that you can pack on with. I'm going to dip into the shade Apple Cider and I might mix it with a bit of Ziggy. So going straight in with the green and just gently patting that on top as precisely as I can, which is not very precisely at all. Definitely want more of Ziggy in there just because it's a lighter green. Trying not to drag it just because it's really sticky. Just really gently patting that in. It's not looking too flash, but it's not looking horrible either. Oh my gosh, I don't know where my English is. Alright, I want to brighten that green up just a bit, so I'm going into the 39L palette and dipping into Outlate just to sort of brighten it up a little bit. I don't have the right hands for this, that's alright. Just going in with Outlate. Yeah, I don't know how much I like that either, but that's alright. And then, with a clean fluffy brush, take just a little bit of that green and sort of blend out the edge, and then back in with that peachy toned one to blend the two sort of together, just to make it a bit of a seamless sort of thing. This is reminding me of a chameleon. Right, and because I'm extra, I am also going to add some glitter with sort of another flat packing brush. I'm going in with the shade Insomniac from the 39L palette, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I like it with a bit of shimmer. Just brings it to life that little bit. Alright, just with a sort of little brush, gonna take a little bit of that green, just put below the lash line. I'm gonna get it as close to the lashes as possible. And then, with the same brush because I'm lazy, gonna go in with Smoothie and just pop that beneath the green and reconnect it with the orange end of that. A little something like that. The orange is subtle, but it's there. It helps connect it. Alright, I'm going to attempt to do the same on the other eye, and then we'll go into highlighting. Alright, I have done the other eye off camera. They're relatively similar because we started with two different shades of green before going with the 39L green. They're slightly different shades just because I didn't do the exact same thing on the other side, but that's absolutely fine. I'm not really going anywhere today, so that's all good. We're going to go ahead and highlight. I'm going to take the NYX Strobe of Genius palette, and with a very small brush, I'm going to dip into the yellow shade, just because I think that's going to tie the green and the orange together whilst highlighting at the same time. So I'll just pop that on the inner corner. Something a little like that. And then just with a little bit of excess, pop it up in the brow arch. And go the tiniest amount and up in the other brow arch. Alright, and then with a bigger brush, dipping into the usual 2 outer shades and, or maybe the pink, the dark pink and this light one here, just to sort of add a bit of blush tone to it, I guess. We'll see how that goes. I don't know if this is the right brush, but that's okay. Oh, nice. Alright, and we'll, for lips, we're using the NYX Pumpkin Pie, I don't know, Lips Making Fun Colours lipstick of some sort. I don't know, it's a NYX lipstick. I know I've used it before in a video. So I'll put some of that on. Alright, and I will go pop some mascara and lashes off camera, and I'll be right back with you. I also just wanted to say a massive thank you and give a shout out to a couple of friends who helped me sort of put the channel together and gave me the tools to, you know, do it myself. So a massive shout out to Kzonie, who's got his own YouTube channel and reviewed a couple of videos before I put my first one up, and to Carter, who suggested the editing app that I use now, which is Filmorigo. So I will link their social media and their channels down below, and that's about it. Okay, I am back once again. I've done a winged liner, popped some lashes on and some mascara. If you want to know how I did my winged liner and you haven't yet seen that video, I will link it up here for you. It's the video I put out last week. And yeah, I'm actually kind of loving this look. It's giving me Chameleon vibes, and at the same time I feel really indifferent to it. I'm like, did I choose colours that go together well enough? I don't know, but now that there's sort of some black to bring the colour out, I'm liking it a fair bit more. So yeah, thank you for tuning in, and I will catch you guys next week.